we were in a world where the medical devices would predict just within a few minutes if we were suffering or might suffer from any physical or mental ailment and could tell what to do about it?
Well, if you ask me, that time is not very far away. Especially the world of healthcare is really being revolutionized with the power of AI and machine learning to predict, but also to screen, diagnose, and even give suggestions for treatment planning and surgical planning. These types of products are continually empowering the process of healthcare decision making, but not to miss that each of these comes with its challenges, of course.
Yeah, that is very true. I've seen the FDA, the notified body, or any regulatory body across the world constantly coming up with new requirements for AI ML based devices. And this is one of the biggest challenges, that the regulatory bodies are coming up with new requirements. And it is very important to take these requirements preemptively into consideration when you're doing product development of such types of products. At Elexes, we help such companies, and we are constantly telling them that take it as a part of your product development plan.
Certainly, that should be done. Some other things to consider are what is the real world performance of the AI machine learning software? How are you eliminating bias in your AI ML software? Your product might have been trained using a data set, but you've considered differences in race, ethnicity, etc. for the software's outcome. The other thing is, what is the transparency to the users? Are your users aware of what kind of data sets were used for the product development? What kind of interactions you plan to have with them to improve future versions of the software? And finally, of course, there are various considerations are to be divided between the pre and post market.
Yeah, absolutely. And for the pre-market approvals of AI/ML software, one size does not fit all. Every device is unique and should be reviewed by the regulatory body with its uniqueness. And having an equivalent device alone is not sufficient for the pre-market approval. And there are a lot of other requirements to be considered. Same thing is true for such products at the post-market stage. There needs to be a predetermined change control plan. And it's very important to have an understanding and have description of things like what aspects the manufacturer intends to change through the learning, and how the algorithm will learn and change while remaining safe and effective at the same time.
Certainly, yeah. Stay tuned for some upcoming webinars or other information on AI machine learning software in medical devices. Thank you.